Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek. I am Penge and welcome back to Surviving Mars. So there are a few things that I want to cover just before we get started. Number one, apologies for the state of my voice. I have a cold, I'm a bit under the weather, so my voice does sound a little bit croaky and a little bit hoarse and a little bit nasally. And for this, I apologise. I've tried to offset it with things, you know, like hot lemony drinks and nose sprays, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, none of them really had as much of an effect as I'd have liked. So apologies if my voice is not the usual luxurious tones that you are used to. So yes, apologies. Number two, we are going to just have Surviving Mars on Mondays because Monday begins with M and so does Mars. That was my entire reasoning, and we can call it Mars Mondays or something, I don't know. But yeah, so we're going to move Surviving Mars to a regular Monday slot because while I'm enjoying playing it, I love playing the game, I love playing it, it doesn't draw in the kind of views and stuff that other videos are doing, and I don't quite know why that is. It might just be because lots of people are playing Surviving Mars, but I want to get as far as I can. I either want to finish it or I'm just going to die trying. All the colonists are going to die trying because I want to see what happens at the end. I want to know what happens. At some point we're going to get the Mars mystery thing. Now I don't know when that kicks in. I have no idea. I mean, presumably it hasn't kicked in by day 74 or Sol 74 or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know when that's going to kick in. So we've still got that to kind of discover and work through. But yeah, so we'll have Surviving Mars once a week, Mars Mondays. I think that sounds like a good idea. Okay, so what happened last time? We built this. We built the tunnel. At long last, we built a tunnel and we've gone to a different bit of the map. So no longer are we stuck up there. Can we fit both tunnels on? That's quite cool. Look, both tunnels fit on the same screen. So yeah, whilst that actually doesn't look that far, that actually is quite some distance. That's quite a long way to go through that tunnel and over here. So we've got ourselves a little water extractor thing just here. And the plan is we're going to build a dome just here. But people in the comments, when I say people, Emrys in the comments made a very, very, very good point. And he said, if you're going to build a dome down here, maybe it would be better if you could get the little shuttle hub thingamabobs, which are just here. So it makes it easier to get your resources moved about. It makes it far easier. So yeah, I'm kind of, I agree with him. I'm inclined to agree. What on earth is that? Sectors can now be scanned again for deep deposits. Oh, of course it was. It was a deep scanning thing, yes. So yeah, we are going to get this. However, we have a queue of research as it is now. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to move that to the end of the research queue. Now that might be quite some time, but we're going to get some monies. We're going to get ourselves some monies. So we've got 1,500 million, confusing, 1.4 billion, that means, doesn't it? In funds. And obviously the more science research, because we're playing as Europe, we get more funds. So we're doing this one here, we're doing the quicker research, then we're doing this accumulator thing, which is a great big battery, which is lovely. So we'll have that, because I think we generate quite a lot of power in the daytime, excess power, so it'd be good to have a store of power. Then we get in this to make the metals extractors and rare metals extractors working without crews at 50 performance, which is jolly exciting. So we can sort of leave them on their own, which is a little bit weird, because, you know, leaving AI in charge of things normally ends up badly. Then biome engineering, so all residences in a dome that have a farm have improved comfort, and then we'll get ourselves a shuttle hub, and then we'll build down here, which is jolly exciting. So right now, let's just actually hurry time on at the maximum speed we can get on with it. And we have found an anomaly indeed. Whereabouts? Oh, it's quite a long way away. It's quite a long way off. Right, okay, where are you? Explorer, you're down here. Okay, so Explorer, I think, yeah, go all the way up there then. Explore that, go and do that. Go and find that, and then, if you've got enough battery power, go up and get that one as well. Now, at some point, it'd be lovely to build a tunnel into here and go and get these 3 research things that are down in here, down in this sort of massive crater. Because we obviously can't drive down there. The rover, well, I suppose it could... We could drive it off the edge and hope that it tumbles down the big cliffside and lands on its wheels. But if it doesn't, that's probably a bad thing. So, yeah, we might need to put a tunnel going into there. Oh, meteors. Don't like meteors. Yeah, and I don't know when the Mars mystery thing is going to start either. We have a Mars mystery. So when they begin, I don't know. Oh, I've got pipes malfunctioning. No, pipes. Stop the malfunctioning pipes. Losing 2 each hour. Now, the only good thing about that is that I think the water things are not producing their maximum capacity. No. So the 2 water extractors are not producing 4 per hour. So when we have a pipe leak, it can be repaired, and I believe there is a little drone repairing it right now. No, I didn't mean to do that. Let's not do that. There we go. Yeah, he's under there repairing it somehow. Who knows how he repairs it, but he is doing well done, little drone. Good job. So everything's going okay at the minute. Everything's kind of going okay. We're building in here because we wanted to build one, because I wanted to put one in, because this is my specialty thing, because I am a psychologist, psychiatrist, whatever it is. I don't know. The thing that I am, leading the Mars mission, allows me to build a sanatorium, which is good. And they are indeed certainly getting the pieces in here. So we've got the metals, we've got the polymers. A breakthrough science, you say? Well, let's have a look at that. The plasma rocket. Rocket travel time to and from Earth reduced by 50%. Goodness me. That's rather good, isn't it? Yeah, okay, we'll queue that up next, I think. We'll queue that up next. Also, a point was made that becoming self-sufficient with electronics is actually quite hard to do until fairly late on in the game. Now, we're doing okay. We've got 8 electronics. But yeah, the point was made to say, just send all of these back. Send all your rare metals back to Earth and buy electronics until you've got more science, I imagine, to make this sort of cheaper and a bit more efficient. So I might well do that. So basically, it's get a rocket in to bring us a massive load of electronics, a massive load of machine parts, possibly some other little bits and bobs, maybe another drone thing, we've done a research thing, another little sort of drone hub type thing, not a drone hub. What are they called? You little fellas, the remote ones. No, you're a transport. My brain. A rover, that's it, an RC rover. Maybe get another one of those with some more drones in, possibly bring one of those. And then just a load of resources. Maybe just bring ourselves a stack of metals, I suppose, possibly. And then, yeah, maybe some polymers, some electronics, and some machine parts. And just bring a ship over with all that stuff. Right, let's just pop the plasma rocket onto the end there. Now, however, if we did just research that, it means we'll next have one here. So what's the next thing? In-dome buildings require maintenance less often. That also sounds pretty flipping useful. Okay. Oh, we've got so much cool stuff. So many cool things. So many exciting things. Right, we need more research. Do you know what? I know we get a lot of science, but let's get more done. Shall we outsource some stuff? 1,000 science for 200 mh. So that costs 3,000. So yeah, okay, that's probably worth doing. Yeah, let's do that. Look, we'll get an extra bit of science per day. 200 science per day is no bad thing. And that'll just, help us get closer to our research goals, which is lovely. I keep pressing the right mouse button to rotate it round. I've been playing too many other games. Okay, so this is quite happily ticking over. The rover is up here. Now, can he make it to there? Or it, he, she, it. Can we make it over here and then get all the way back again? I'm hoping so. I am hoping so. Right, yeah, you're quite away from home, aren't you? But hopefully you'll be able to get back. Come on, 2% per hour. Ooh, struggling. Oh, I don't know if you're going to make it back. It's going to be a close call. Let's follow you. Let's have adventures with RC Explorer number 1. Right, okay, do scanning. Okay, scanning could be a little bit quicker. That'd be lovely. This is going to help us with current research goals as well. So this is lovely. This is a good thing. This is a very, very good thing. And then once this is done, I'm going to send you back. So shuffle you back home. And then I'm going to look at building a tunnel into that crater. I'm going to see what the requirements were. I can't remember what the requirements were for a tunnel. So I'm just going to have a quick look after that. But yeah, I want to get this done first. So as soon as this is done, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to press pause as soon as that's finished. As soon as we get the notification, bosh. Right, pause. 1,250 science. That has pushed that right up. That is a lovely thing. Right, and now you come back and get to the nearest point where there is power, which I think is there, possibly for you. So go to just there, please. Yep, and go. Yeah, I don't think he'll make it back. 37%. Oh, it's going to be very close. Right, also we're scanning some sectors. Let's get some more underway. Well, let's get the rest in the middle then. Why not? Why don't we get into this crater? Let's see what's in this crater. We might as well have a look while we're there. He's just here, look. Come on, little robot. Little sort of explorer dude. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You've got what? 31% battery. Yeah, do you know what? I think you'll be okay. I think we might be absolutely pushing our limits with it, but I think you're going to get back. You probably have 5% tops, maybe. Oh, it's falling. It's falling, and he's quite some way off. He's only at this bit. There's only a potential sort of northern site. He's not even anywhere near. Come on, little explorer. You can do it. 25% battery and falling constantly. Yeah, vehicle battery is low. Indeed, I am well aware of this. He's taking a shortcut. He's going across the dunes. Will he make it back? This is the big drama. This is the big drama. Nobody else is watching the colonists. No one cares. Everybody's watching this. Will RC Explorer number 1 get back in time? I think it will. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Maybe even with more than 5%. Oh, we're going to have absolutely loads. That's not as dramatic as I thought it was going to be. And can you get back and recharge? Yay, there you go. Right, and now we've got ourselves an atomic accumulator to build. So I think, why not build one of those right the heck now? So it's going to be power, an atomic accumulator. How big are they? Oh, good. We can put one right in the middle just there. That's quite cool. Let's drop it there. And it's kind of on a nice hub area of all these different things. So, you know, it's near the electricity and it's near the triangle bit. So if that bit breaks, the power can still work. So, yeah, I think that's a good thing. I think this is very cool. Oh, wow. And they are absolutely loading this thing up. A load of polymers and concrete, and that's it. Go on, get into the concrete bit and let's build ourselves this thing. Yes, an atomic accumulator. Oh, and it looks beautiful. Oh, that looks tremendous. Look at it. I mean, yeah, it's got a giant nuclear sign. I like the way they've made it in that shape. I don't know if that's the most efficient way you could do it. But, yeah, okay, so it is charging. It's charging. It charges slowly, but it can hold 3,000. Wow. Okay, now how much do these? They can only hold 300. Okay, wowee. That's vast. That is vast. Requires minimum 300 to start supplying the grid. Okay, right, so it charges, but it can only start distributing power back out if it's got 300 power in it. Okay, well that's fine. We've got one built and that is absolutely fine. Okay, we've got a gap in science. What do we want to get now? I think possibly that. In-dome buildings requiring less maintenance. Sounds like a good thing. Unless, what's that? A fusion reactor. What? It generates power. How much power? Tell me how much power that generates. Oh, look, and the quote is from Stephen Hawking. That's jolly splendid. I'm going to go for that. In-dome buildings requiring less maintenance. I think that's a good thing. Now, yes, it is 7,000 research points, but it's probably worth it in the long run, I would say. Somebody did say, which one was it? Have I already got it, possibly? Something to do with the power. The drones requiring less power, possibly. Where was that? There, the rover command AI. The RC rover no longer needs recharging, starts with 4 additional drones and command limit is increased by 12. Now again, that was pointed out, you could use that as like a mobile recharging thing because it no longer needs recharging. You could drive it out to things that have maybe run out of power out in the middle of nowhere and then recharge those from this power, which is fine. So that kind of makes sense. Right, let's come back out of this. Let's let time tick on. So how is our atomic accumulator doing? Yeah, 282 power in it already. It's getting 50. There you go. So now it's actually got enough power to start chucking stuff back out. And it's got more than those batteries. It's already holding more than one of those batteries. So it's already got 382 power in. 3,000 capacity is vast. That is huge. That is splendid. Okay, and I'm tempted to put one down here when we get this dome. Now I've realised, yeah, well, I've put all this in the wrong place because the dome needs to be kind of just here in order to make use of all these different resources. Certainly that and that. It kind of needs to be slap bang in the middle, right where those pipes and the solar panels are. So at some point we're going to have to move those, but not right now. We've not really got anything to do particularly. Let's just wait for this science to come through. Really, we want this. So that's going to be useful. That'll give us a nice payoff. That'll make everyone more comfortable, and then we get to build our shuttle hub, which is jolly exciting. It needs a lot of electronics, however, I notice. Also, concrete is becoming a little bit on the low side. Now, it's not exactly nothing, but we are getting a little bit low. We did have far more than that previously. So here we go. Let's put a concrete extractor thingamabob just here. We've got an awful lot of cable faults happening. Don't like cable faults. So let's put that just there, say. Let's put that there. I think that's a pretty good place for that thing. Yeah, there you go. And it can grab all that concrete, which is lovely. Let's power it up. So let's drop a power thing in like so. Splendid. You've got the things up here for the excess rubbly stuff. And we want to get ourselves a concrete storage just behind it. So let's drop a concrete storage thing just there. And then they can build this with metals and machine parts. Meanwhile, while all that's going on, can we then go and get ourselves a cargo rocket? $1.5 billion. We don't need any prefab buildings anymore. I think we can build them all. I think we can build all those things. I'm tempted to get a rover. I'm tempted to get another one of those just to help out, possibly. Just to have some remote drones that can go do some stuff. So let's get a rover and then grab a couple of drones. So maybe 6. And then, should we just get a mixture of these things? So I don't know, 20 machine parts, 10 metals perhaps, and a load of electronics. Can we afford anything else? No, 36 million. Right, okay. So let's not do this just yet. Let's leave that. Maybe when we've researched, I mean, this will give us a big payoff. The extractor AI thing will give us a lot of monies when we get that researched. And then, yeah, maybe we've got this jet propulsion thing, when we've researched the next 3 sciences, maybe we'll then order some goods in from Earth, particularly electronics and stuff, to just, you know, to help top up our supply. Because while we're doing okay, we've gone up from 8 to 14 electronics. Still not enough, really. Still not loads. It's not lots. And particularly if we're going to start building another dome down here, we're going to need a lot more resources. So, yeah, let's wait until we get paid, I think. That might be a sound plan. Okay, a tunnel is 80 concrete, which, yes, we can afford. 20 metals, which I think we're okay with. And the only thing is it's 30 machine parts. We only have 38 machine parts right now. Now, we are going to make our own. We've got a machine parts factory, and there is indeed a shift of people in there, which is good. But is that going to cripple us? It's gone down to 37. A lot of things need machine parts for maintenance. So am I going to cause us some trouble if I nick 30 of those machine parts to build a tunnel to go from here down into this crater, so we can send the explorer through to pick up these research things? Because there's 3 research things there, 3 anomalies that we could be looking at, and we're not looking at any of them. And I feel like we possibly should be. Let's just drop that in as well. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to. And that's already gone down from 38 to 36 as it is. I think we might need to wait for our delivery from Earth before we build that tunnel through to there, which is a shame because I would like to see what's in this crater. Another cable fault being reported. That's probably not great though, is it? And indeed, where would the tunnel go? Why did I just press that button? Because will we just drop it in just here at the edge, just so we can get into the crater? I don't know if we're going to build in the crater particularly. If we are, we'll just build another tunnel maybe. Okay, right, there we go. Let's go back to waiting for our science to get done. I've just noticed we did have a genius scientist from the founders, didn't we? We had a genius scientist as one of our founders. And she had a little portrait down here. Oh, there we go. That's the end of the founders. The founders have all gone. Gaston Claude was the one who was the first. Okay, so the day claimed our last living founder, spelling the end of an era for us all. Gaston Claude had a dream to see humanity united, conquering the stars, and Gaston Claude allowed nothing to stand in the path of this dream. No hardship, no loss, not even personal safety. What more can anyone be asked to do? We had known many women and men of character, of strength and virtue. Any one of them might have stepped into Gaston Claude's place, and we would be none the wiser. But we know why Gaston Claude chose this path. When a heart as big and strong beats in one's chest, it gives no other option but to follow its call. When Gaston Claude fell, it left a void. Do not let it take over your hearts, friends. Do not mourn the icon of good we have lost. Rather rise up and become the icon yourself. Let this death be not a blow against the will of humanity to grow, learn and conquer new frontiers. Hint. The founder, Gaston Claude, died. Of course, old age. Yes, I got that. He was the first one on Mars. Okay, the first person to walk on Mars has passed. Rest in peace, Gaston. Rest in peace. And that brings me on to the point I was going to say here. One of our founders here was a genius, and she had white hair. But now she has gone. She has gone, and yeah, she should be dead because she's one of the founders. All the founders are now dead. So all the people on Mars now are all new people. 80 colonists, and they're all new. They're all people that have either been born here or that are not founders. So that's quite exciting. You know, the journey is carrying on. We've now got the sort of the next generation of people in. The founders have done their bit, and now the next generation are coming in, which is jolly exciting. Do you know what? We've got 41 machine parts now. I'm going to risk it. We're going to build ourselves another tunnel to go into into that crater and have a look at what those science things are, because I want to know what they are. So let's build the other tunnel, say, up here, possibly. Maybe if we build it facing that way as well, not too much of a problem. So we can go to just there, That's good. And then we can put the other one back down here. Oh, no. Yeah, we can't get anyone in there, can we? Of course. We can't get anybody in there to help. How can we get the drones in there? Unless we land a ship in there. Oh, this is stupid, though. We land a ship down there to build the other end of the tunnel. Or when they built that end of the tunnel, can they not go through and build this end of the tunnel? I don't know. Do you know what? Let's just try it. Let's put that there. And let's build ourselves a tunnel. Yeah, they might be able to build this and then build this from the inside out, possibly. If not, if we can't do that, as my voice gives way, if we can't do that, we will land the spaceship in here and simply get a little sort of RC rover thing with some drones in it, and they can just work at it from there. Because I don't know quite how this is going to function. Do they need to build both ends, or do both ends complete at the same time? I don't really know. We can see both bits there, look. So we can see the amount of resources coming in. Yeah, now concrete's the big one. Concrete is the big one. Okay, let's just grab another sector. Do you know what? Let's just pick that one. Why not? I've got no reason to not pick it. That'll do. Yeah, okay, so let's keep an eye on this then. There's not all the concrete. Yeah, the concrete's going to take a long time for them to ship all that over. Because I think the nearest concrete thing is possibly... I don't know where it is. It's certainly... Oh, no, it's down here. Look, there's a lot of concrete down here. In lots of concrete depots, but it's going to take a long while to shift that all the way up there. So also we need a new one of those things. We need a new one of these little dumping site thingamabob. Storage, yeah, dump site, put one there. And put one there, that'll do. Yeah, why not? Why the heck not? Let's just land on Mars and cover it in rubble. Yes, brilliant. Okay, that's fine. Right, let's wait until the tunnel is finished. One thing I don't think I've mentioned while I've been playing Surviving Mars is the music, because generally I'm talking over it, so you probably don't get to hear the music, but the music is really, really lovely. It's a wonderful soundtrack to Surviving Mars. It's kind of got, some tracks are kind of peaceful and quite beautiful and calming and soothing and nice, and other tracks are kind of a little bit more uplifting and sort of I don't know, kind of inspiring. And some of them, the one that was just playing then that reminded me to talk about the music, reminded me a little bit of Mass Effect. It's kind of got that sort of synthy, futuristic kind of vibe about it. Kind of like some of the Mass Effect bits where you're on the main menu, or when you were in the map screen thing, when you're on the Normandy and you looked across the map screen. That kind of music. It's got like a lovely synth sound to it. But yeah, the music is very, very good in Surviving Mars. But yeah, you just won't get to hear it because normally I'm yabbering all over it. Right, they're finally building the tunnel. Now, are they also building this end? Yes, okay, right, so I don't need to worry about them being down here. That's absolutely splendid. Right, okay. Come on then, little drones. Build the tunnel. Work, my pretties, work. Yay, there we go. Look, they've got little zhuzhy red hands. That's cool. And it's done. The tunnel is finished. Now, you, Mr. Explorer, wherever you are, can now go through here and find us some research things. So yes, go through and analyse the anomaly, please. And then you can analyse that one. And then the other one as well, which is lovely. So yeah, we're currently researching the CO2 jet propulsion to get our little shuttle hubs. So this could be really useful. This might be one. Now, does this give us extra science? Or does that unlock more things for us to research? I can't remember. I think that gives us more technologies to look at. That actually gives us science points, which is all, it's all good. It's all fine. So let's wait until that's done. We'll wait until this is sorted. I think we've got a couple of sciences to choose anyway, a couple of research projects to pick, a couple of vacancies in the queue. So we wait for you to finish what you are doing, like that. Let's have a little look. Right, what now do we have? Drones can extract concrete from waste rock stored in dumping sites. Oh, that's quite useful. Aspire building and archaeology provides comfortable living space for many colonists. That sounds flipping amazing. Unlock new crops in farms and hydroponic farms that provide better food yields. Yeah, that sounds pretty useful as well. All these things sound very, very cool. I like all of these things. Can we do some more outsourcing, please? Outsource. Oh, goodness me. 10,000 sites for 2 million. I don't think that's a very wise idea. That's bad. That's a bad thing. But that's 2,000 extra science a day. Oh my goodness, you'd fly through. You'd have no money left. No, let's do the little one. Let's do the little thing there. So we'll have that. We'll have the new crops. And possibly, I don't know what else to take on board. What should we have for the next thing? What should we have? Should we go for... Let's go for that. Let's go for the recharging thing. Why not? It's 3,600. Or should we go for a cheap one? Let's get rid of that, actually. 1,600. We'll get that done in a day. And that pays us some money. So that's quite nice. Just, just to get rid of a few things. Right, now you can go and research this anomaly. And I believe, have they found another one? Yeah, there's loads of anomalies in here. This is tremendous. It's very good. It's very rich in anomalies. Let's not go up there. Let's scan that sector then. Let's do that as well. And yeah, we've got a few of these left as well. A few orbital probes to scan for deposits and anomalies. Shall we just use 3 of those? I'm not really that bothered. Should we just research there, there, and oh, there's a deep metal thing, and there. That'll do. Oh my goodness, this crater is riddled with science. This is beautiful. We'll find so much science from here. This is tremendous news. And yeah, he might need to nip back and recharge. There we go. So we've got an anomaly analysed, which gives us a nice load of science points, which is splendid. 83% now toward our propulsion stuff. Come on, we're nearly there. Okay, the Explorer has come back. He is recharged. Let's send him back out on science missions. Yes, go and find all these things, because there's an awful lot out here. There's an awful lot out here for you to go and look at. Oh my goodness, there's so much sciencey stuff. Is that another 4 things? Yeah, so that, I think, is gonna... What do the key ones do then? I can't remember. Can't remember what the key ones do. That gives us a boost. The ones with the magnifying glass give us more stuff to find us. It doesn't open up more things. So what do the keys do? I can't remember what the keys do. Maybe it's like an event, like a thing that we have to choose. We had one before, didn't we? Where we had to choose whether we wanted to, what was it? We exploited some metals or something. I can't remember now. We could either have money or increase our research on something, I think. I think we took that on board. So yeah, let's see what this does then. What's this going to give us? Yes, and I've got the propulsion thing complete. Yes, beautiful. Right, that's new tech then. Oh, okay, fine. Well, let's go and do that then. Let's go and do that. And meanwhile, we've now got a gap again. What is the new tech that we've got now? It's this one here. A home collective. Residential building upgrade. Home collective increases the service comfort of the building by 10%. Home collective. Is that a building that we can build? I'm not entirely sure we can build one of those right now. Well, let's get that done. Let's get this done and see what we get unlocked further on the physics track. Because we're a little bit behind. The social track is getting quite far on. There's only 3 left at the bottom. Whereas the physics track, these 2 sort of here, these 3 in fact, biotech, robotics and physics are being left a little bit behind. So let's try and bring them back up to speed. Let's bring them back up to speed. Also, plasma rocket's going to give us quite a lot of monies, which is very nice. And I was just taking a look at, if we zoom back in, at this. So our colonists, there's 82 colonists, which is good. It says 11 Martian born and 71 Earth born. However, we have 3 children, which is fine, 3 youth, which is fine, 16 adults, 54 middle-aged people, and 6 senior people. Now those middle-aged people are soon to become senior people. So soon, if in theory happened the next day, we could have 60 senior people not doing any work. So we need to get more people in. We need to get more people in and doing stuff. And this is where, let's put time at normal. This is where our little drone, a little sort of, what are they called? Flying ship, space hub things are going to come in. Where are they? Where would they be? Infrastructure? Possibly. Yeah, shuttle hubs. That's the word I was looking for. Shuttle hubs. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at it. Beautiful. Okay, right. So a shuttle hub could go just there. That could be quite cool. Put it there or just here on this corner. Yeah, let's put it there. No, not like that. They're a weird shape, aren't they, the shuttle hubs? But okay, yeah, let's put them like that. Let's put one just there. Because then that's near all these resource blocks in the middle. So it's near all those. So build one shuttle hub just there. And then let's get ourselves another shuttle hub and put it by the door just here. Now, I don't know how you tell the shuttle hubs to sort of talk to each other. I don't know quite how you do that. We'll figure that out when we come to it, I'm sure. Yeah, so that's that flat side. So let's put the shuttle hub just there. And then we'll get ourselves some generic kind of universal depot stuff. We'll just put a universal one there. And then let's get all the other ones as well. So let's get ourselves a metals one. Keep pressing the wrong buttons to rotate things. Just there. And a food one. Just there. And don't need rare metals. Polymers one possibly might be useful. Just there. Electronics. Just there. And what else is there? Machine parts. Okay, like that, look. That'll do. And then fuel, I don't think we need. I don't think we're going to land ships around here particularly. Okay, now what do we need to build this? What are we going to need? So we're going to need some concrete, which is fine. They've got some concrete in here, in fact. So concrete, polymers and electronics we need to bring over on the RC transport. So let's go over here with the transport. Let's grab ourselves concrete, polymers and electronics. Oh, look. Oh, look. Look. There's shuttles. There's shuttles that are doing stuff. Oh, my goodness. There's little ships. Oh, that is a beautiful thing. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at you. Look at you. You are a wondrous thing. Oh, I wasn't expecting that at all. Oops, and I've right-clicked something. I think I've got the RC transport selected. Yeah, let's... Okay, hang on. Where's the transport going? I've sent it into the middle of nowhere. No, don't go into the middle of nowhere. Unload stuff. Did I put a concrete thing down? I can't remember if I put a concrete thing down. Possibly didn't. But yeah, look, oh my goodness, those little drone things actually helping. They're actually little flying ship things. Wow, that's very cool. That is very, very exciting. Ah, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. I'm so excited. That's tremendous. Right, we also need one of these now. We need a little drone hub thing just here because these drones are, everything's out of reach. Oh, look, they just fly in. That is the best thing. That is the best thing. Look, they just drop stuff in. They just fly in and just do some stuff. Okay, right. Well, let's get ourselves a concrete depot thing whilst we're here. Why not? Let's put one just there. And then we've actually got a proper concrete depot, which is beautiful. Well, the transport, I don't particularly need this now then, do I? Oh, hang on a minute. Is he still all right out there? I forgot about you for a minute, buddy. Yeah, come over here. Go and do research on that thing, if you would be so kind. Have I got you selected? Go and research that. Gives a nice boost to science, which is good. I'm so excited by those little planes. I'm so excited. I'm such a child. Look, a little shuttle. That is brilliant. Yeah, thank you, Emrys. Thank you for letting me know about that. They're, as well as being extremely useful, they are also very amazing. Like visually, they are fantastic. Look at those. I like them a lot. Right. Well, let's speed time on. Let's get another one built just here. And then we'll have double the amount of things. I think we just need electronics to come in now. Yeah, 10 electronics. Got the polymers pretty much sorted. I imagine they'll bring those over shortly. They'll fly over. And with you analysing that, I think this will probably get us our next science sorted. Plasma rocket. We might not quite get it actually at that point. Probably not far off, however. Not far off at all. 54% and rising. So that'll help us. That'll certainly push us up. Well, you know what? Let's see how much it actually gives us. So one of those things has took us from 59%, so maybe a tad more, through to 94. Goodness me. Yeah, okay, that was good. And then one of these things here, which I don't know what that is, but okay. So yeah, we've got 1,000 science from that. That's very good. So that'll be done soon. When that's finished, queue up another couple of technologies to research, and then we're going to get ourselves a shuttle full of goodies, full of lovely things. Right, okay, plasma rocket is researched, which is a breakthrough one, so it gives us more money, which is good. So now I've got a gap. Sustainable architecture is next. Maintaining buildings less is useful. Gene adaptation, new crops, battery optimization. Yep, that's fine. It's just a cheap one, and it means that the drones recharge less, they become more efficient, and the Stirling generator is also very cool. So yeah, we need to pick another one. Well, let's go for the next quick ones. Let's go for the quicker ones to get them out of the way. What is that? A triboelectric scrubber emits pulses which reduce the dust accumulated on buildings in its range. That's very exciting. I like the sound of a triboelectric scrubber. Wow. Okay. Oh, there's so many cool things. Let's get ourselves, however, one of the quicker ones just to get them out of the way, to see what other research options we have. Drone printing. Why not? Let's get drone printing in. Let's get that sorted. Splendid. Let's shifty time on until this is done. Is that your vehicle battery? Oh, are you going to be okay? Are you going to be okay out here on your own? Oh, possibly. Right, electronics are low. Electronics are low. Yeah, okay, I'm going to get us a ship. I don't think he's going to make it back. I think we need to bail. Bail, 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 bail. Get out of there. Get out of Dodge. I don't think he's going to make it back. Okay, now we really are worrying about him because he's on 12%. Uh-oh. Oh dear. This could be bad. This could be bad. 11%. It's draining. 10%. Oh, can he make it to the tunnel and through? I think we might just scrape it. We might be okay. This might actually go down to 5%. Yep, 7%. 6%. And he's through the tunnel and he is recharging. just. Okay, are the little things built? Is the little ship thing built down here? Yes. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so brilliant. That is so good. Construct a shuttle. Oh my goodness me. Yes, please. Right. So we've got plasma rocket done. That's lovely. Now we're going to bring some stuff to us. So we're going to bring ourselves some resources. And I'm not going to bring a rover with stuff. I don't really think I need to. I'm just going to bring the bits that we need. So let's just have a quick check of this. Could do with some metals, although we can now go and harvest a lot of the metals that are down here, possibly. I think, were there some metals here? Yeah, some metals just there. So we could possibly shift you guys to sort of just here, maybe? Is anything within your reach over that way? Yeah, there's metals here. There's quite a lot of metals down here. So that's good. I don't think we necessarily need to do metals right now. The only thing is we haven't got anywhere to put them, which is a bit annoying, isn't it? Got nowhere to put them. Let's get ourselves a metals depot and just put it there. Like that. And they've got somewhere to put all the metals, which is fine. So that'll give us quite a lot. That's 23 plus another 50 sets. So that's, what, 80 something metal. So that's quite good. So we don't need metal, I don't think. Rare metals is fine. We'll sell them off when they come back. Yeah, I think we buy ourselves... Oh, electronics is electronics. Just a load of electronics. Electronics and machine parts, I think, is probably going to be the most useful stuff. So let's go through. Let's get a cargo rocket. The Penge 1. So machine parts. What about 30 of those and the rest of electronics? If we can fill up the ship with as many electronics as we can put on that ship, it's fine. So 90 electronics and 30 machine parts. That will do. Launch. We have no money left, but that is absolutely fine. That's fine. And also, these are going to be quick because they've got whatever it was. Gravity bananas. What was it? Plasma. That's it. Not a gravity pulse. Plasma rockets. Yes. There we go. Splendid. So now they shall be hurtling toward us even quicker, which is lovely. Right. Okay. He's now fully recharged, is our explorer. So let's send him back into the crater of potential battery running outness. And let's put him over here. So we've just found this. So let's send him over to that. Let's send him over to research this, which will give us unlock some more science, I think. Right, and the rocket has arrived. Now, this rocket is important because we've ran out pretty much of electronics, I think. I think our electronics are kind of at nothingness. Hang on, he's just driving off. Why are you not using the tunnel that I gave you? Where are you going? Where are you going? No. You've completely failed to you've completely failed to misunderstand. You've completely misunderstood what I want you to do, Mr. Roverface. Where were you going? Is there a way down round here somewhere? Maybe down there you can get round or something. I don't know. Or down here, possibly? Oh, okay. Well, whatever. There's a tunnel. Why not just use the tunnel, you silly thing? Yeah, that's a bit silly, isn't it? Never mind. Right, let's go back here then. So, right, he needs to recharge again. Right, they're taking all the stuff off. That's good. We're topping up on all our resources. Splendid. Right, get the Explorer in. Right, Bosh, recharged. Go through the tunnel, please. That makes a bit more sense, doesn't it, you Wally? Then come out the tunnel at the other end. Yay! And now come over here. Might as well start moving this way. Come over this way. Let's do that one first, actually, because we got part way through that. So let's see what that is. Let's see what that actually gives us. And meanwhile, whilst we wait, 100 metals, a nice amount of concrete, plenty of food, rare metals, which they shall be loading onto the ship so they can ship them away. And we've got plenty of polymers, lots of electronics now, a big boost to machine parts, and of course plenty of fuel. Right, so he's now going through this thing. Yeah, I think this is going to come up with a little sort of box in the middle. It's going to say, we have discovered a thingamajigger. You need to make a decision about the thingamajigger. But yeah, let's wait and find out, shall we? Let's wait and find out. Oh, look at that. Down here, Leo Solar, I think he was the first child to be born on Mars, possibly, is actually a celebrity. I suppose he would be, wouldn't he? I suppose he would be. Right, okay, Forever Young. What's that? What is that? I want that. Forever Young is a breakthrough. Seniors can work and have children. Yeah, we're researching that. We're researching that right the heck now. Forget all those things. Bosh. We're having that, and we're having that pretty much immediately. Thank you very much. That is incredible. Seniors can work. Yes. No more excuses. Get to work. Oh, what are these things? Meteor Defense System. I didn't see that before. Meteor Defense. Research Lab, Science Institute, and the Network Node upgrade. Ooh. Increased power production by 25%, but also increases power consumption. What? Increases production. Oh, they produce more science. Oh, there's so many cool science things. There's so many cool things. I want all of the things. I want all of the things, please. All of the things, all of the time. Let's get that, and then let's get the two easy ones until something better comes along. And then I'll change them again because it's so exciting. I love all the science options. Right, and you go and do that. Go and research that thing now, please. That would be excellent. Thank you very much. That's interesting. Just checking out our sanatorium, and we have cured 6 people of various traits. So we've cured them of gamblers, alcoholism, and gluttons. What else can we cure them of? So alcoholics, gamblers, gluttons, lazy, chronic condition could be good, melancholic, and cowards. Right, okay, well, let's check then. What have we got with those people? Flaws. We've got a few whiners, gamblers, loners, and alcoholics. Okay, so yeah, it looks like it's targeting the right things. Gamblers, alcoholics, loners. Yeah, none of those things are on there, I don't think. What was it? Was lazy one of them? Loner and alcoholics. Anything else? No, not meteor shower. Not a meteor shower. That's bad. That's bad. I don't want meteor showers. Thank you very much. That could be an issue. It could be an issue. Lazy is 5. I would rather get rid of gluttons. I don't think we have many gluttons, do we? We might not now, I suppose. Hardly any, in fact. Let's change that. Let's change that down from glutton to lazy. There we go. Let's sort that out. And our rocket is ready to take off. And it's loaded with some stuff. Has it got some stuff on it? Gathering exports. Nothing. Oh, I've turned it off. No. Load it up with stuff. Load it up with some stuff, please. Thank you very much. That'd be splendid. Okay. So we've got new techs available for research. Okay, what's this? There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look, as I'm talking over the voiceover man reading this very words. Even the tiniest, simply looking rock, or simple looking rock possibly, can contain the answer to mysteries which perplex the human mind for generations. Indeed, we saw this before. So, effect. The following texts have been revealed on the research screen. Gravity engineering or Martian copyrights. Okay. What's that? Martian copyrights. Licensed Martian copyrights for use back on Earth. Earn 2 million in funding. Wow. Oh, it costs 20,000 on research. Or gravity engineering, a megadome. The most advanced and spacious dome design. A megadome. A megadome. I don't think I can justify putting a megadome just yet when I haven't really got everything else sorted. But okay, that's quite cool. Oh, I like that. That's very good. And yeah, if they load that ship up with some stuff, we've got quite a lot of resources, I think. We've got quite a lot of the rare metal stuff. In fact, why don't we, because we often land the ship down here, why don't we create a rare metals depot kind of just here? And then they can possibly put stuff on here and then shove it over here, which is fine. Look, so they're dropping it in here now. Also, what I want to do is, can we build another little shuttle? I want to build another shuttle for just there. And I want to build one down here as well. I love the shuttles. They're my favourite thing. They're my favourite thing probably in the whole game so far. They're just so good. Okay. Oh, right. We've got buildings that are no longer in use. Oh, is it because they're all getting on a bit? Is it because you're all getting on a bit? Come on, dudes. 8 seniors? Oh my goodness. Well, all that's going to be fixed very soon with Forever Young. Splendid. Let's outsource. Oh no, we can't outsource anything. Oh, botherations. Okay, right. Yeah, let's fill this up with stuff then. Let's put lots of exports on here. Do you know what? 22 will do. Yeah, just take off. Just take off. Put some more resources on. Fine. Hello. Taking off. There we go. That'll do. I think there's a drone on there, possibly. Drone. Get off, please. Whee! There you go. Bye-bye. Hey, Matt can come back. That can come back. That's lovely. Right, and I believe there is a meteor storm impending as of the now. I've never really watched it when zoomed all the way out. They actually proper fly in and do some cool stuff. So yeah, there is a meteor storm underway. But that's going to get back to Earth. Right, what I want to do is, I think what we'll do is we'll wait for that to get back to Earth. We'll see what monies we have. And then we might call it apart. We'll see how much money we get paid from all those sort of rare metals. And bear in mind that we still have another 10, 20, 22 plus possibly some bits and bobs around here. So maybe sort of 25-ish, 30 rare metals for when the next ship comes along for us to take back. So that's quite good. There's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. So this is splendid. So let's wait for that to get back. Unless we get bombarded by meteors, of course. In which case we shall have to deal with that as well. Yay! Funding received. 484 million. Right, okay. So let's pause that. Let's get ourselves some outsourced stuff. So yeah, let's get ourselves 1,000 science outsourced for 200 million over the next 5 sols. Splendid. We might as well do that. And I think we're going to leave it there. But that was actually a fairly good part. I know we've not particularly progressed much. We've not built a lot of, massive things. We didn't build the dome down at the sort of the southern sort of site. But we have got the most exciting thing is the little shuttles. So I have built an extra one. So they've now got 4 each, I think. They're my favourite thing. They're my favourite thing. Just the novelty of them just appearing. When I was building this bit here, thinking, right, I'll get the little RC transport thing, drive that through here. And they just appeared. They just sort of flew in and went, hey, got a load of stuff. Do you want some stuff? It was a bit, yes, you are brilliant. So now that's in place. We've got the shuttle hub down here. We've got the drone hub, which is also very useful. What I think we'll do is we'll wait for this to pass next time. We shall wait for the meteor storm to go away. And then we'll build ourselves a dome. We'll get a dome just here, possibly a medium dome. I don't think we don't need one of the massive domes. So we'll get ourselves a medium dome. We'll fill it up with obviously useful stuff, and people will get a concrete extractor down here as well, because we're going to need to build like houses and residential stuff and spires and all the other good stuff. But now we've got these little ships, they can sort of just ferry stuff around. It's beautiful and brilliant. So yeah, we'll get a dome in, see how it goes. And I think that sounds very splendid. And yeah, still no sight of the mystery, the Mars mystery. I don't know quite when that kicks in. I'm going to take a random stab in the dark and say it's probably on Sol 100. I guess it's going to get to a nice neat 100 and say, you've been here for 100 days. Look, there's a weird thing. Because 100 days is also when one of the missions needs to complete. You have to research 40 technologies or something. So yeah, I'm going to guess that it's day 100. So next time we'll play until we get to day 100, I think. That sounds like a good plan. And then, yes, we'll do that. Also, this dome doesn't have a spire in the middle. I'd quite like to build a spire for that dome as well, because that sounds like a fun thing to do. But the big thing we're probably going to get next time is this. We're going to get Forever Young. So, in fact, 2 big things coming up looking at that. We're going to get sustainable architecture. So the in-dome buildings are going to require less maintenance, which is very, very good, because that'll save us some resources. And then we're going to get Forever Young, so the seniors can work and have children, which is brilliant. So we won't have old people in our workforce not doing anything. They can get back out and do some more work, which is tremendous. Because at the moment, if we look at the breakdown of our colonists, 15 of them are senior. So we're currently 15 people down. 15 people are not working. 15 people are not having the babies. So once that's researched, that's an extra 15 people in the workforce and an extra 15 people to get around to repopulating us and giving us some more Martian-born babies, which is lovely. So yeah, we'll have that as well. So 2 big scientific developments coming up as well. But yes, all that is for the next time out. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. And also please do subscribe if you're not already, to keep up to date with this series, which is going to be on a Monday now, a regular Monday series. So Mars Monday, because yeah, it's alliterative and that's the only reason. I don't need any more reasons than that. And yeah, subscribe to keep up to date with all the other stuff that we do as well. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. That's a kind of hammery thing. There's some sort of pliers. Oil filter. Yes, I found the oil filter. It's a murder weapon. That looks like it says brake fluid. I don't want to drink brake fluid. Toothpicks, spanners, a brown car. Why do all the cars look the bloody same? I'm not buying one of these. These are clearly awful.